Hey friends, happy Wednesday. This month is actually going to be the 3rd-year anniversary of my husband passing away while we were on a company trip in Hawaii. Our daughters were just 2 weeks shy of their first birthday. And when I talk to people, they say, you seem like you're doing well, or, after everything happened. And number one, it's God. That's the number one primary reason that I was okay through everything. But the second thing that people don't really take into account is the fact that we had life insurance. My husband had life insurance. Thank God I've been in the business since 2015. And that really helped me to maintain my lifestyle and not worry about how to pay the bills and, how to continue to raise my daughters. And that brings me to this point for all of my friends out there, especially first, I'm going to talk to you ladies. If your husbands do not have life insurance, that's a problem. And I'm telling you that from the perspective of a widow with now 4-year-old twins. And husbands, if you guys don't have life insurance and you have a family, you've got to rethink that. You see, the purpose of life insurance is this. If you tragically walk out of life, God forbid, life insurance will walk in and it will allow your family to maintain their lifestyle. I mean, can you imagine me being widowed with twins, less than a year old? How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to pay my rent? What am I going to do? How can I go to work? How can I go back to running the business if I have to take care of these kids? I'll need support. I'll need a nanny. And that's what life insurance allowed me to do. But not only that, I mean, their future is set, my retirement is set, and we were able to buy a brand new house. All of this because my husband cared enough about our family and he had the foresight to plan and made sure that he was protected with life insurance. But let me share with you some staggering data. Over the 12 years, there has been a decrease in overall life insurance ownership. It says dropping from 63% in 2011. So about 100 million Americans are either without life insurance or inadequately insured. And I know that nobody wants to talk about death. I have some couples that are like, yeah, I'm going to buy some life insurance, and they still haven't bought some life insurance because, for one, nobody thinks that they're going to pass away. I mean, do you think that I thought that my husband was going to pass away while we were in Hawaii on vacation? Of course not. But that's life. Things happen. So you've got to be prepared for life. People think that life insurance is expensive, but it really doesn't have to be. Of course, the younger you are and the healthier you are, the more affordable it is. But there's also different types of life insurance that you can get. So I'm going to leave you with this quick calculation. And this is how you can just start the conversation with your spouse. This is how you determine how much life insurance you need. And it's DIME, D-I-M-E. The D stands for debt. So if God forbid something happens to you, how much debt is your spouse going to be responsible for? So how much of that debt is shared? The I is for income. You generally want to take your annual income and multiply it by 10 years so that if God forbid anything happens to you, your family can support themselves for the next 10 years. And the M is for mortgage. So what do you have left on the mortgage? If you don't have a mortgage, then you can also calculate your rent. So what do you pay annually for rent? And you can multiply that for 10 years. And E is for education. So how much money would you want to leave behind for your children, for their college education, or maybe for them to buy a house down the line, or for investments, for example. So hopefully those are some good tips to get the conversation started. And if you have any other questions about life insurance, please feel free to reach out to me. And my website is topfinancialagency.com. Bye.